Welcome to Rutland. Happy birthday. Sergeant Troy, start us off. All right. Rutland PD. Sergeant Troy Chauvin. So stand at ease, Troy. We'll call you at the end of the ceremony. Thank you, Troy. All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the town gallows. This is where we hang the witches. I'm Jeff Stillings with the Rutland 300th Anniversary Tricentennial Committee. On behalf of the town of Rutland, thank you everybody for coming today. We have some special guests on the stage. I want to recognize our beloved Senator Ann Goby, State Representative Kim Ferguson, Sheriff Lou Evangelitis, waiting on two mayors, one from the city of Gardner, one from the city of Marietta. He'll be here a little bit later. We're going to roll with it. Members of our Rutland Select Board, our chairperson, Carol Benoit. Co-chair, Lyndon Nichols. My fellow selectmen, Leo Whiteman. Newcomer, Tom Galvin. Representing the oldest institution in Rutland, the United States Post Office, Postmaster Christopher Lyons, former Postmastress Kathy Modi. I'd like to recognize the members of our other commissions and committees. We have with us today the Rutland Historical Commission. Stand, take a bow. Beloved members of our Rutland Historical Society. Neighbors from our surrounding towns of Barry, Oakham, Paxton, Princeton, Hubbardston, and Holden, who can be with us today. All right. This is our birthday. Rutland was founded in 1713. It was officially incorporated as a town on this day in 1722, while Massachusetts was still a British colony. Our founding fathers and mothers, many of whom are buried on the knoll up ahead there, they never lived to see the birth of our nation, nor the colors of the Stars and Stripes. Out of respect for these founding fathers and mothers, we would like to present the colors of the flag which would have flown over 1722 Rutland. Members of Troop 141, come forward with the colors of 1722, the Queen Anne. All right, Jerry, come up. All right. The Queen Anne flag is also known as the British Royal Ensign, circa 1709. Our founding fathers and mothers never lived to hear our country's national anthem, which was written in 1814 and adopted in 1931. Out of respect for our early settlers, we would like to perform for you their national anthem, God Save the King, which was created in 1744. Anthem etiquette asks that those who are able to stand do so, and simply stand respectfully with your hands by your sides for another country's national anthem. Here to perform God Save the King is our tricentennial anthemist, U.S. Army veteran, president of the Rutland Sportsman's Club, Jerry McAllister. Hey! All right, Jerry, you got it, buddy.
All right. Nice. Here.
God save our gracious King. Long live our noble King. God save the King. Send him victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the King. Thy choicest gifts in store on him be pleased to pour. Long may he reign. May he defend our laws and ever give us cause to sing with heart and voice. God save the King.
Thank you, Jerry. All right, Troop 141, return your colors to your troop. Thank you. How about 141, Queen Anne flag? All right, did you hear those cannons? Let that go, I don't need it. That song's done. We're gonna open it up with the concert. Cannons are courtesy of the Hardwick Independent Battery reenactors. The muskets are courtesy of Dan Suhaki and the Wachusett Mountain Boys. You'll hear them again. Just gonna note our apologies to the good people of Hubbardston, where those musket balls and cannons should be landing any second now. They were good neighbors. No hard feelings. All right. How are you? We're not. Yep.
No, can I make a message?
Yep.
John Honan?
Yep.
If there's a John Honan here, can you please go move your car?
I don't see him. Well, I'm glad we could work him into the ceremony. Thanks, John. I know John.
That's hilarious.
All right. We're working, man. We'll tow it. As we all know, our country was founded in 1776. We declared our independence. The flag of the United States, the stars and stripes, and its various variations along the way became the flag of our nation. Here to present the flag of 2022 that flies over Rutland, Troop 141, present this flag in the colors of the United States of America. Troop 141. All right, we're going to start the national anthem. All right, please remain standing for the national anthem of the United States. I won't be singing it. Let's welcome from Rutland's favorite band, the Midnight Riders.
All right.
Rutland's own Noah Haber.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the most bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of the brave.
All right. How about that? Noah, Hammer, Midnight Riders. All right. Take a seat, everybody. Please make yourselves comfortable. Thank you again to the cannon crew, musketeers. There'll be more. We're not done with those. They brought a lot of powder. All right. Annie and Kim, you guys gonna come up together?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, our first guest speakers are two of my favorite people who I work very closely with on various town boards, including the Select Board, Historical Commission, and this Tricentennial Commission. Senator Ann Goby has always looked out for Rutland, and she, along with Representative Kim Ferguson, were instrumental in helping our town save our Rutland prison camps and preserve the prison camp ruins, among other ventures in our town. We are grateful. We are pleased to welcome our beloved State Senator Ann Goby and State Representative Kim Ferguson.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We're so happy to join you on this beautiful December day. Holy cow, it's cold out here. Thank you, too, to the Historical Commission and Society, and, of course, the 300th, and our Grand Poobah here, Jeff Stillings. What a job he does. Little hand for Jeff. He does such a great job. That's right.
Oh, Dan, you can return your colors, Dan. Thank
Can we
you.
bring back the Queen Anne flag? I like that one. You know, just kind of thinking about 300 years ago, think about what a leap of faith it must have been for those first families. And I know we've got descendants of those first families, right? Raise the hands here. You know, that's awesome. But you know what? Think about it. You know, the courage that they had to want to come into an area and to start a brand new community. It must have been very difficult for them to want to do that. And truly, what a legacy that they have left for us. And I'm just hoping that the things that we can do to make sure that we preserve that legacy. And on the 400th anniversary, hopefully, there's some little kids here today, so they could be around, right? In 3022. But hopefully that those folks will look back on us and they will say they did well. Plus, hopefully by then they'll have found the time capsule from 250. So that would be great. That would be awesome. So on behalf of, we have a little something. Do you want to talk first and then do this? Why don't you do that? All right. And my good friend, Rep. Ferguson, then we'll make our presentations.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'll be super brief. I think Senator Goby did a great job summarizing it, but I just wanted to say, like, clearly for me today, just even standing up here and witnessing all of us here celebrating the 300th, all the hard work that's gone into all of the events all year that are happening and will continue to happen. It's just a pleasure to be here, and I'm so proud of this town and this community. So again, thank you so much for having us. I may have just broken that.
Nice going.
Sorry. We make great backup singers, though. I just want you to know.
We'll go with that.
We have backup singers for Noah. Go for it. Oh, you want this one first? Okay. Sorry. So I also have with me a proclamation from the governor's office. He and the lieutenant governor could not be here in person today, but did send a proclamation to the town. I'm just going to read it. It says, Commonwealth of Massachusetts to the town of Rutland. On behalf of the citizens of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I am pleased to confer upon the town of Rutland this governor's citation in recognition of its 300th anniversary on this 18th day of June in the year 2022, signed by Governor Charles D. Baker and Lieutenant Governor Karen E. Polito. Thank you so much.
You can present that to Lyndon if you want.
Oh, sure.
And then Kim and I have a joint resolution. A resolution is a little bit different than a citation. The resolution actually becomes part of the permanent record of Massachusetts. So 100 years from now, they can pick up the book or go to the digital and find out that we had this resolution in. And I'm not going to read all the whereases, but let's just do the resolve that the Massachusetts General Court hereby congratulates the town of Rutland on the occasion of its tercentennial anniversary and commends the town and its residents for their contributions to the Commonwealth. Congratulations to all of you.
Thanks, ladies.
Thank you.
All right. All right, thank you. All right, let me find my place. All right. Today, among other recognitions and celebrations, we're honored to have the tallest lawman in Worcester County, the Sheriff of Worcester County, with us today, Lou Evangelitis. Sheriff, when we heard that you were coming, we had to do some alterations to the gazebo. Hopefully we fit you in here. All right. He's always a friend. Thank you, and let's welcome Sheriff Lou.
If I dare touch the microphone here, thank you, Jeff, and wonderful proclamations and joint citations today by our legislative delegation. Great friends, great legislators. I'm going to provide somebody today who's going to from the sheriff, but I just want to say thank you for everybody else for being here today. This incredible celebration. Thank you to the Tricentennial Commission, Historical Commission. Sheila and I went to high school together, so we are longtime friends. And I just going to mention in the history of today's event, because many don't know this, but you guys honored my original boss today, the King of England, because we, the sheriffs, were originally appointed by the Kings of England to oversee the territories before we had our independence. And the Sheriff's Department goes back to 1731, so we almost made it as far back as Rutland's very beginning. But we've been here since 1731. I'm honored to continue that tradition as sheriff right through today as I see our mobile command unit across the street. So I just want you to know it's an honor, and I mean really an honor, to be the sheriff of this wonderful county and to participate in a special day with Rutland. I'm going to say this one thing about Rutland. I did Representative Ferguson has now represented Rutland longer than I did, but I have very fond memories of this town. I felt you always treated me like an honorary member of the town. I always feel that way. And I remember the Landmark wrote up remember they used to write up every town, they gave a personality to the towns. I nailed Rutland. They said, Rutland is the fun town. Yeah. All right? It really is. So you guys are the best. You're always happy. You're always fun here. You have more events than any other town. You have such community spirit. I love this town, and I actually wrote that on the citation. I love Rutland. It recognizes your 300th anniversary. Congratulations.
All right, that's our time. Thanks, Sheriff. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk revolution. France was our closest ally in the Revolutionary War, as depicted by the uniform which I have on today, 1780s French military, courtesy of the Hardwick reenactment crew. Today, perhaps Great Britain is our closest ally. If Rutland were to have a closest ally, it would be this man. Before he became the mayor of Gardner, he was Rutland's very own town administrator, and boy do we miss him. You know, what an honor to have him back to his second town. Let's welcome His Honor, the Mayor of Gardner, Mike Nicholson.
Well, good morning, everyone. It's good to be back here in Rutland and see a lot of familiar faces in the crowd. Lou said it best. Rutland really makes you feel like it's your second home, and I'll always view Rutland as my second home. You're always welcome up to Gardner, don't get me wrong, but there's just something special about this place here. So thank you for allowing me to spend a couple years of my time here. I do miss you all greatly just as much, I promise that. And on behalf of the city of Gardner, we do have a citation for the town as well, signed by myself and our city council president, Elizabeth Kaczynskis, who many of you may know from her time that she spends every week over at the community center. But we're planning Gardner's 100th anniversary as a city next year. And just to think of the times that Rutland's got 3 times that on us. just as a community growing together, and you see the traditions that have come up in the town with the 4th of July parade coming up, the new traditions that are starting with the concerts like we saw last night, and I can't tell you how excited I am to see my second home here growing and starting new things while building from the old foundation and using the past as a diving board to go off of, not something to leave behind. So thank you all very much for allowing me to join you in the special celebration today, and I look forward to being here a lot more soon, just a little bit down the road. Thank you all very much. Take care.
What a pleasure to have the mayor back.
Thank you.
Love it. Love it. All right. All right, go a little off script here. Representing Rutland's oldest institution, circa 1776, is a presentation by the United States Post Office, starting with the Pony Express. Here to present is Christopher Lyons, postmaster, and former postmaster, Kathy Moody. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, everyone in Rutland. So I'm the postmaster in town. I just moved to town. It's an honor to work here. It's an honor to live here.
Yep.
Can you hear me now?
Yep. Right into it.
It's an honor to work in Rutland. I just moved to Rutland. What a great town, great people, great services out here. And on behalf of the district manager of the Massachusetts Rhode Island District, we have a plaque here presenting to the town for 300 years. And thank you all for everything. And happy birthday, Rutland. Thank you.
Thanks, Chris.
I just wanted to say that we started the post office here in town in 1801. So we have been around for a while, and hopefully...
You'll be around.
Yeah. We'll be around for another 100 years at least, so thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you, postmasters. All right. Before we get to our final proclamation, all right. Well, let's go off script again. A couple things that we're going to present to the mayor of Marietta when he comes later today. We're going to do it on the muster platform. But we put together a town plaque. Carol, come forward with the plaque.
That's nice.
Show everybody.
That's nice.
Carol's our select board chair. We got to convey the keys of the city to him. The plaque is to the people of Marietta. It reads, Town of Rutland, Massachusetts, 1722 to 2022. Presented to the good people of Marietta, Ohio, our sister city, with best wishes and fondest regards from you all, the people of Rutland, June 18th, 2022. Thank you. Thanks, Carol. Appreciate that. We got a gift basket. Members of the 300th, you got a gift basket, just come and show off. Peg Sullivan, Sandra Thomas, from the Rutland 300th Anniversary Committee. These are gifts that have been donated by various Rutland institutions. You can leave it right up on the stage if you'd like. It's heavy, yeah. And that's going to go to the mayor. I don't know if he's going to put it in his carry-on. Well, we're going to get it back to the people somehow. All right. All right, before we wrap up, I got to tell the Cannon crew, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. All right. Lisa and Leslie, are you around? All right. We're going to talk about, people have been asking, what's this tree? That is the Tree of Unity, and if you have a child in the Rutland school system, approximately 1,000 children worked on this in celebration of our tricentennial. It will be displayed probably at the Center Tree School, maybe at the Festival of Arts. But I'd like to welcome to the stage two of Rutland's artists, Lisa Barthelson and Leslie Scomp, who are here to introduce and explain this tricentennial unity tree created for our tricentennial. Ladies.
Thank you. Happy birthday! asked if artists would make a sculpture. Sheila Dibb actually asked me. I thought, well, we're all about community. Let's have the community make something. So when we approached the schools and the art teachers, they were very receptive. Over 1,000 or under 1,000 students made their interpretation of a creative tree. It could be one pipe cleaner or it could be very complex. The point being that when we work together, we can create something larger than those individual trees. A tree of unity, a tree of community created by the future of Rutland, the students. So we want to thank you all for this opportunity. We enjoyed it. We really had a good time making something that's pretty wild and crazy, pretty colorful. Maybe that's a little expressive of Rutland. I don't know. But anyway, and Leslie was sort of my hostage during this. And we worked really hard together, and she's going to thank the individual organizations and all the people who helped us out. Thank you. We want to say thanks to the Mass Cultural Council to give us a local cultural grant for this. Sheila Dibb, who put it all together and also brought this tree from over there to here, which was no small endeavor. But mostly we want to thank the school administration, our wonderful art teachers. We're really lucky that we have such amazing art teachers in town. And most importantly, you kids gave us something to respond to, and we've been responding all week to your individual creativity. So here's to the children of this community. They're wonderful and they're the future. So the children. Rutland has a lot of artists in this town, so look out for them. Thanks.
Thank you, ladies. Yes, we definitely do. Thank you. All right. So we're going to wrap up with our official proclamation, which is the official start to Rutland's 300th birthday. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anybody. Everybody's good? Yep. No alibis? All right. All 3 minutes. All right. So I'm going to ask the best dressed here, Miss Lynn Turcott of the Rutland Historical Commission, to come and present our scroll of the town's proclamation. Sorry, Lynn.
This thing isn't easy to get around.
Sorry. There you go. Just present that like that to us. All right, and can I have Select Board Member Leah Whiteman on the stage? All right, Leah, we're going to do this together. This is the town's proclamation. Town boards, officials, dignitaries on stage sign this. This is going to go in our fall time capsule. It's an official proclamation. This one will have one of those little apple chips in it so we can... They steal it, we'll go right to their house. Damn it. All right. All right, now it's time to conclude our ceremony. We're going to proclaim the commencement of Rutland's 300th birthday now. Hear ye, to all the citizens of Rutland who have gathered this day, greetings. Today, we recognize the birth of a proud community, forged from an original 12 square miles of land that expanded the Massachusetts Bay Colony in the year 1686. We pay tribute to the indigenous people of the Nipmuc and Algonquin nations and their 5 tribes, who proclaimed to be the lords of the soil and called this area Naquag. We remember the names of Henry Willard, Joseph Foster, Joseph Rowlandson, Benjamin Willard, and Cyprian Stevens, 5 men from Lancaster, Massachusetts, who in 1686 purchased these 12 square miles from Naquag for 23 pounds from the lords of the soil. It's worth much more than that today. We recognize the communities of Barry, Hubbardston, Oakham, and a large part of Princeton, Paxton, which once shared our name. And now for the whereases. Leah.
Whereas, on February 23rd, 1713, the owners or heirs of the deeded land petitioned the General Court in Boston to confirm their title to this land. The court confirmed the title with the condition that in 7 years, 60 families settle thereon, and sufficient land be reserved for gospel ministry and schools. And whereas from 1714 to 1722, the proprietors of Rutland attended meetings in Boston and chose 6 miles of the tract of land for settlement of the town. And whereas the town of Rutland, having met the conditions of the general court, was confirmed and incorporated to be a town on June 18th, 1722. We therefore proclaim and celebrate this day, June 18th, 2022, as the 300th birthday of the town of Rutland, Massachusetts, which stands proudly in the shadows of its descendants and a land called Naquag. And now, may Rutland's 300th birthday begin. Let's all count down together from 10. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fire.
Happy birthday!
I got it. Yeah, thank you. All right. Thank you, Lynn. Appreciate it. All right. All right, couple closing announcements real quick. Just make sure I didn't miss anything here. All right. We would also like to recognize our out-of-town guests up on stage here who came out to cheer another town on. We appreciate that. Members of the 300th anniversary would like to present you the front row and our postmaster, if you have an extra. With some homemade tricentennial wine made by real Rutland peaches by our very own town bootlegger, Richard Stevens, who is also the architect of our very successful COVID shot clinic. Rich, yeah, our very own. Tricentennial wine, each bottle made from Rutland peaches with the Tricentennial logo and does bear the town's key. Thank you to all our guest speakers. And if you could do one for the postmaster too. Thank you from a very, very grateful town. You guys always had our back. Thanks, Rich. Nice job. Okay, we're gonna drink on 3. Come on. It's gonna be a long day. Hey, thanks everybody who came out today to kick off Rutland's 300th birthday. Our special guests on stage, Senator Ann Goby, Representative Kim Ferguson, Mayor Mike Nicholson, Sheriff Lou Evangelitis, our Rutland Select Board, Carol Benoit, Linda Nichols, Leo Whiteman, Tom Galvin, our postmasters, Christopher Lyons and Kathy Moody. I'd like to thank the members of our boards and commissions, the 300th Anniversary Committee, Rutland Historical Commission, our Rutland Historical Society, Troop 141 and the Color Guards, Jerry McAllister, our town anthemist, Noah Haber from the Midnight Riders. Let's hear it for the Rutland Department of Public Works for this comment. Joe Buckley! It doesn't look like this on accident. I would like to publicly thank the Blair family who donated this new bandstand in progress to the town on the beloved memory of their father, Cleland Sr., who was a big supporter of the town concerts every year. He sponsored every band, and this is a gift to the town from their family in the memory of Cleland Blair Sr. We thank them. We really do. Thank you to artists Lisa Barthelson, Leslie Stomp, and the 1,000 Rutland students who participated in creating that Tree of Unity. 11 o'clock, we've got a fire truck parade. 11:45 till the end of the day. 4 o'clock is the fire muster. You need to see it if you haven't been to a muster. All right? This concludes this ceremony. Happy birthday, Rutland. Sergeant Troy, what do you got for us? Take us away. All right, Rutland.
All right, good job.
Thank you.
Wow.
That's great. Thank you.
Perfect.
Which one you want to face? Want me to help you move that? Oh, thank you.
All right. Jeff Stillings with the Town of Rutland 300th Anniversary Committee. Today is the 300th birthday of our town. We were incorporated June 18th, 1722. How about that? All right. No better way to celebrate our day with you all. Thank you so much for coming out. I'd like to introduce members of our town. We have the Rutland Select Board right here, Linda Nichols, Carol Benoit, Leo Whiteman from the Select Board, the Chair of the Historical Commission, Peter Pacer. And before I introduce our special guest, one of the heroes of Rutland's history, as you know, is Rufus Putnam. Sheila, come up. Mrs. Campbell, come up. Rufus Putnam. You might not know, 1789, Rufus and 40 families left Rutland soil to go expand the United States beyond the 13 colonies. They landed in a place called Marietta, Ohio. They stopped, they called it Marietta. That was born with Rutland blood, and that expanded the United States west of the 13 colonies in 1780. Ever since then, because they have Rutland blood, Marietta is our sister city. For our 300th anniversary, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the Mayor of Marietta, Ohio, His Honor, Josh Schlicker. Step up, take away. Take away. Mayor, you came all the way to cheer us on. Thank you, sir, for coming out. On behalf of the town, we have a presentation. Carol from the Select Board. It's our honor to present to you, to bring back to your people, the keys to the town. Keys to the Town of Rutland. It says, presented to the good people of Marietta, Ohio, our sister city. We wish you with the best wishes and fondest regards from the people of Rutland, Massachusetts on this day. Please bring that back, Mr. Mayor. Thank you. On behalf of the 300th Anniversary Committee, we put together a community gift basket for the mayor to bring back to his people, Rutland's blood. And it's full of Rutland gifts, Rutland wine, Rutland hats, milk room this, historical that. So, all right, thank you for letting me interrupt your show. Happy birthday, Rutland. Thank you for making this our special day. Thank you.